All right, welcome to the news conference for Tufts University women's basketball team here for the Final Four. And our guest today, head coach Carla Berube, along with players Liz Moynihan, Caitlin McClure, and Allie Rocky. And let's begin. Coach, if we could, with you, give us a little bit of a synopsis on the trip to get to Stevens Point, Wisconsin. How did you get here?
Yeah, it's been quite a journey from, I think, the day after losing in the Sweet 16 last March to today. A lot of hard work, players really wanting to put together a great season so that the journey ends in Wisconsin. Great leadership from these three, along with great experienced players that came back from the Sweet 16 last year, just putting forth a great effort, a resiliency, determination, commitment to the program, and here we are. With a little bit of luck, I think you have to have luck to get here. We've been pretty healthy, knock on wood, and won some big games, won some close games, and made some big shots, made some big plays, and I think our togetherness, the way my players play together, they're best friends, off the court, and I think that's a key ingredient to successful teams. So it's a bit of everything that's gotten us here, and we're thrilled. We're thrilled to be representing the university, the Northeast region, the NESCAC, and yeah, we're happy to be here.
Coach, if you would, you started through the tournament trail. You had a couple of relatively lopsided wins, but you also played some really close games in your 4 tournament games. Does that help when you get to a situation like that, to having played some tight games, so if you're in that battle that you've been through it before?
Yeah, and I like the way my team responded in those tight victories. We were down in the UNE game and kept fighting back. The team just showed some toughness and some resiliency, and stayed cool, stayed calm, got some cold water running through our veins. It was great to see, really calm and collected, and got the job done. And I think that being in those big games gets us prepared for whatever is going to happen with us, and whatever gets thrown to us. So yeah, for sure.
I guess a question for the coach and the players. Let's kind of talk about your tenacity on defense. I think you ranked 2nd in Division III. Let's kind of talk about your mindset on defense, because that's obviously been the key for you guys.
What's our mindset on defense?
Coach has said all year that defense comes first and foremost. I think in our 4 years here, senior captains, we've sort of been bred. We know that when we're down, when we need energy, it all comes from the defense. I'd say that everything starts from defense. That's really where we find the team coming together. That's where we start over. If make a mistake, turnovers, we know that we can always come back and rely on our defense. And sort of that's a testament to our team really understanding what we need to do and how we need to do it. I think it's really just coming together, big stops on defense, and that's what will fuel our offense. So yeah.
From a player's perspective, tell me what it's like then coming to Stevens Point, and what the NCAA experience has been like here so far. I know you haven't played any games yet, but just the reception you got and things like that. Talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, we just got here yesterday, so we can project pretty well. But, we joked a little bit. This is our spring break this past week, so what better place to come than Stevens Point, Wisconsin. But in all seriousness, it's been amazing. I mean, we just got here 10 minutes ago, and every step of the way, we've been like, this is incredible. What an opportunity, and there's no other group of girls I'd love to share it with. It's cool to be here with a team and be competing and, be sharing this with other very skilled athletes and, getting the opportunity, but it's also very cool to be here with a bunch of your best friends, kind of sharing this all together.
And a question for the players too. Let's kind of talk about the balance on this team, or maybe unselfish nature. I think Kelsey was the only first team all-conference player, if I'm right. I mean, obviously not, maybe it's a group effort more than just a few key players, I guess. They got you this far? Whoever wants to.
Yeah, no, I think that we've stressed all year how important it is that we always are playing for each other and working together. And, we've had some huge players step up. The entire junior class has put up huge numbers all year. And I think that that's a testament to them, but it's also a testament to how hard we work in practice every day, making each other better. And that's something we stress. So I think it's really great that, we don't have just one threat that a team can shut down. We have a lot of players who can step up and put up points, who can, get big stops on defense. So we have a lot of different threats, which is what I think has made us really successful so far.
For fans coming out to the games on Friday and Saturday, what would you tell them to get them excited about the games, or why should they come out?
I think that we have, had an amazing support group from our parents, and I think we actually have a good number of our parents coming out. So again, I would honestly just say thank you so much for this journey. I would say most of the people that we're going to have cheering for us are going to be our parents. I think we're going to have a lot of people watching. We've had an amazing support group from the Tufts population, a lot of friends, family, sending emails, text messages, but I think it's going to be a very exciting game. I think it's going to be an up and down game, and I think that we're going to have a lot of players step up. FTU is a very good team, so I'd say be ready for a good one.
Yeah, and I think too what we alluded to before, I mean, we're a very selfless team. It's fun to watch us play just because, everyone's, there's, 9, it's a very deep bench. There's a lot of people playing together, and for that reason I think it's really fun to watch us. Like Caitlin said, there's no one person who's going off, although, some games we do have that, but just seeing everyone play together and come together. We're very on one unit and one island on the floor, so that's fun to watch.
Can we follow up on your first game? You mentioned FDU. When you see them on tape, what do you see? Do they remind you of somebody you have maybe played this year, and what's it going to take for you to win?
Yeah, they're extremely talented, very athletic. They play very hard, great defense, up and down game. Yeah, and I think they're well coached. So it's gonna be a battle. We really haven't seen a team like that this year, but in years past, Kane was a bit like them. Kane University out of New Jersey, and Emmanuel, actually from the Boston area, is a bit like them, that want to press a lot and getting the passing lanes, and some just really exceptional athletes and basketball players. So, I think we've just got to play our game, play our defense, be smart and strong with basketball, play composed, play fundamentally sound, and play together. I think that's number one. When we play together and play for each other, I think we're in the game, and hopefully we're successful.
And Coach, you played in a couple Final Fours with UConn. How's that compare to coaching in a Final Four now?
It's a lot more stressful now. Yeah, I've mentioned this, but it's, when you're a player, you get excited about going into the locker room and finding gifts there and things like that, seeing your name on the locker. And for me as a coach now, it's now I'm so proud of my players, and putting together the season that we did, and for these three, the careers that they've had, I couldn't be more excited for them. For me, it's some sleepless nights, and just getting some game plans together, and we'll definitely enjoy every single moment of this journey. But, you know, we're also here to win some games and, you know, just try to, you know, make sure they're experiencing everything they possibly can and let them know, you know, this is what I experienced too. There's not much difference. Maybe it was 18,000 fans versus, you know, 2,000, but it's really the same thing, and the journey was just like it. So I want them to enjoy every single second of it, because you don't know if it's, for them it's never going to happen again, but for the whole team, you know, you never know when you can get back here. So we will we'll enjoy every single second of it.
Your team was involved with something called Team Impact, where you drafted a young person. Can you talk about that, what that was all about?
Sure. So, excuse me. Team Impact is where, sort of, I guess in the Boston area, they'll take young children who are suffering from some sort of illness and pair them with athletic teams. So we got paired with a young girl named Shannon, Curley. She, at the time we got paired with her, was just recovering from a rare form of leukemia. And she has just been the most amazing addition to our team. I would say that she has changed our team. She has changed the way we play. Just knowing that she's on the bench, we have so much more to play for. So yeah, in the fall we drafted her onto our team. And then since then we've hung out a couple of times, and the progression that she has made since fall to now, when we would go over to her house, we would hang out. We couldn't even go inside because there were all of these restrictions that she has. And she's made so much progress that actually this past week we were able to go to her second basketball game back, where she was actually able to be on the court and playing. And just to sort of see that amazing transformation that she's made throughout the course of this year, very, very reminiscent of me to sort of the path that we've taken this season. And it just seems that sort of she's been with us on this journey the entire way. And then I would sort of add as a last note that our assistant coach, KB, started up a website because when we found out we were flying to Wisconsin, Shannon didn't know if she was going to be able to make it. Shannon's mom was saying, you know, we're not sure, flights may be expensive, so we started up a website and we asked for donors, and in 5 hours we surpassed the amount that we had needed. So Shannon will be joining us, I think, tomorrow. She'll be on the bench with us, and I could not be happier. I think that, you know, again, when she's on the bench with us, we're a different team. She makes us want to play harder. So
She's an inspiring kid. Like the way she's dealt with her illness, and you know, it's definitely made us a stronger team, knowing that she's with us. You know, she's had more of an impact on us than we certainly had on her.
Anyone else? Coach, ladies, thank you very much. We certainly wish you the best. Welcome to central Wisconsin. I know you've had enough snow out east, but we saved some so you can remember what it's like here.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
yeah.